If you're watching this video, you're probably trying to figure out what to add to your itinerary as you consider vacationing in Spain. In this video, we'll be looking at 13 things you must do during your visit. 13. Explore the beaches. With over 3,000 miles of coastline, chances are that wherever you go to in Spain, there wouldn't be a beach that far away. And if you're thinking that you have done the beach thing already, you haven't. Going to the beach in Spain is an experience that you just must have. It just feels like the sands are whiter, the sky is bluer, and the waters are more mesmerizing than you've ever seen them. There are a variety of beaches in Spain with varying volumes of crowds, so you should be able to find one that works for you. But if you are looking for one that is guaranteed to have very few people in attendance, you should consider checking out Playa de Tarimbia. However, you should know that the reason it typically has lighter crowds is probably because it's a nude beach. That said, if you decide to do a strictly beach tour during your stay in Spain, you probably wouldn't be able to go through all of them. But whatever you do, make sure to check out San Sebastian's La Concha. There's a reason it is considered one of the best beaches in Europe. 12. Check out the wildlife. Recent efforts have seen the revival of some of Spain's threatened species, so there are a number of well-preserved wildlife conservatory centers in the country that serve as home to some rare animals. If you venture to Parque Natural Sierra de Andújar in Andalusia, you should keep your eyes peeled for the Iberian lynx. But if you are in Asturias, Parque Natural de Somiedo is where you want to go for a chance to see a Cantabrian brown bear. 11. Spend some nights at a Marriott hotel. There are dozens of Marriott hotels in Spain, so you should be able to find one wherever you travel. However, you would understandably have more options in the bigger cities like Madrid and Barcelona. The actual hotel you stay in should depend on what you are in Spain for. For instance, a place like Madrid Marriott Auditorium Hotel and Conference Center would work for those who are coming in for an event. Hotel Círculo Gran Vía Autograph Collection is adult only, making it great for people who want to avoid the chaos that comes with children. However, one of the best Marriott hotels in Spain has to be Hotel Arts Barcelona, a Ritz-Carlton hotel. The hotel is perfectly located, making it easy for you to access many of the pleasures that Barcelona has to offer. Plus, service is great and the accommodation is top-notch. Interestingly, you might not even have to leave the hotel to enjoy yourself during your stay. Basically, every Marriott hotel has a number of different restaurants that offer everything from authentic Spanish cuisine to international meals. What's more, depending on the hotel you stay at, you might be able to take advantage of the M Club offer that comes with things like a complimentary buffet breakfast, complimentary light snacks throughout the day, and the likes. However, you would have to be an M Club member to get access to those benefits. Marriott hotels are good for a stay all year round, really. But if you're looking to have the hotel to yourself, you might want to avoid traveling during peak tour periods. 10. Go wine tasting. Without a fact, your exploration of Spain is not complete if you have not tried their wines, unless you don't drink, of course. The talk about Spain having some of the best wines is completely true, and it's possible that you'll get that great taste wherever you go in the country. However, there is one place where you can get the best, and that's in La Rioja. So you should go to La Rioja if you're a wine drinker. And while there, make sure to explore the vineyards and state-of-the-art wineries. Also consider stocking up on your La Rioja wines while there, if you can, because they are most likely more affordable in La Rioja than they are wherever you live. 9. Explore the food. You shouldn't be drinking on an empty stomach, so make sure to fill up on exquisite Spanish foods first. And God, are they exquisite! If you really want to do a food tour, you should consider starting at San Sebastian in Basque Country. Some people actually consider it the foodie destination in Spain and even in the whole of Europe. So you know that they make sinfully good food there. Just that one city is packed full of a variety of restaurants. Most of them are high-end though, so make sure to go with your wallet or purse. Also, whatever you do, make sure you try the steak and cider. You can thank me later. That said, there are other great places to get good food outside San Sebastian. In fact, an experience that you must have is to visit a tapas bar, especially if you're visiting as a company. In tapas bars, you don't order individual dishes. The group orders a collective selection of foods for the whole table to share, so you can try many different foods at the same time. 8. Watch the running of the bulls. Now, this is an experience that you cannot get outside of Spain. So if you'll be visiting, you know you have to check it out. This event happens in the city of Pamplona and is a part of the wider Sanfermines festival. The running of the bulls is basically what the name suggests. Bulls are allowed to roam the streets free. But what's even more interesting is that humans are allowed to try and outrun the bulls if they want to, and that could be you. If you'd rather not try something that daring though, you could just stand and watch from a safe distance. The event starts in the morning and is usually well attended, so if you want to spectate comfortably, you have to arrive really early to pick a spot along the 3,000-foot route that the bulls would be running. Alternatively, you could book a balcony space well in advance, but those are usually quite expensive. 7. Go hiking. The beautiful thing about considering hiking in Spain is that all year round, there must be somewhere you can go hiking. If you're looking to be in Spain anytime from June till about October, you want to seek your hiking adventure in the North Coast. But if you would be in the country anytime from March to June, somewhere like Andalusia is your best bet. Why? Well, they just feel and look better during those periods. But of course, you could check things out yourself and decide whether the conditions work just well for you. Some really popular hiking spots, though, happen to be the wildlife parks that we already talked about. But others include Camino dos Ferros in Galicia and Cabo de Gata in Almería. 6. Enjoy the incredible art scene. Pablo Picasso was Spanish, so yeah, you kind of have to explore the art scene in Spain. And you might want to start in Madrid. Granted, Madrid is highly touristed, so there is a reason, or more accurately, reasons for that. Tourists flock to the city for a variety of reasons, but many actually go there to visit the Museo del Prado. Why? Well, this museum is home to many beautiful works from artists including Velázquez, Goya, and El Greco that span from the 14th to the 19th century. But if you're going to Spain strictly to see Picasso's work, the Centro de Art Reina Sofía is where you want to go. It carries some of Salvador Dali's works as well. The Museo Thyssen-Bornemisza Misa is another must-see museum in Madrid. Aside from Madrid, Valencia is another city that you should visit if you're looking to enjoy art. There's an incredible outdoor gallery, an opera house, and a performing arts center in that city alone. 5. Attend the music festival. I know I've said something like this before, but hear me out. You shouldn't leave Spain without attending a music festival. Regardless of when you travel, there is probably going to be a music festival, so you don't have an excuse. Music and dance are two things that the Spanish know how to do really well, so don't deprive yourself of that opportunity. If you'll be in Spain sometime around spring or summer, make sure to be in Barcelona for the Primavera Sound. That's unarguably the biggest music festival in Spain, and in this case, biggest is definitely best. They usually have some really big headliners from a variety of genres. I mean, can it really get bigger than Miley Cyrus and Lizzo? If, however, you would be in Madrid, the Mad Cool Festival is a must attend. It's really a rock and roll festival, but the invited artists are usually from a variety of genres as well. Barcelona also has its Sonar Festival in the summer for the lovers of electronic music. But more than the actual music, there's just something about attending a music festival. It's a completely different feel from a concert, and you'll just have to be there to understand. 4. Watch the flamenco show. Speaking of music, consider attending a flamenco show while you're in Spain. Flamenco is a traditional Spanish folk music that has been around for centuries, and it is usually accompanied by some really flamboyant and colorfully dressed dancers. Different cities in Spain organize flamenco performances, but the capital of this kind of performance has to be the southern Andalusia region of Spain. Also, many people can agree that some of the best flamenco can be seen at a Romani wedding, and that's because the style of flamenco is credited to the Roma culture in Spain. So if you've been invited to a Romani wedding, you're in luck. If you haven't, you'll just have to go in search of the flamenco show experience yourself. Seville and Madrid would most likely have something for you. 3. Explore beautiful architecture. Try to make out time to explore the architectural scene in Spain, and maybe start at the Church of the Sacred Family in Barcelona. It's an architectural marvel both because of its actual design and because it hasn't been completed even though building started back in 1882. Legend has it that the day the church is completed, the world would come to an end, so maybe it's a good thing that it hasn't been completed yet, yeah? Anyway, the church was designed by Antonio Gaudí, a really daring architect, and actual history says that he designed an almost impossible-to-complete church to kind of depict Barcelona's seeming unending addiction to materialism. Another architectural marvel in Spain is the Guggenheim Museum Bilbao. The museum is designed to reflect light as the sun moves across the sky, and it's just beautiful. What's more, the interior is focused around a flower-shaped atrium, and its outside is coated with shimmering titanium panels that look like fish scales, especially when they reflect the Bilbao estuary's glistening water. And these are just two of the architectural masterpieces that Spain boasts. 2. Visit the Canary Islands. The Canary Islands have basically everything that you might be looking for in a vacation. First off, there are beaches with sand that is practically golden color and dunes where you can go exploring. Then, if you go to the island of Lanzarote, you have the opportunity of seeing Cesar Manrique's work. This man practically performed miracles on that island, even turning a volcanic lava tube into a garden with natural pools. And still on the Canary Islands, you'll find some otherworldly-looking pine forests, which is always a great experience, yeah? 1. Experience Toledo. When a whole city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, going to that city graduates from being a mere visit to a whole experience, so it just had to be our number 1. Toledo is just a day trip from Madrid and is known as the City of the Three Cultures for the heavy Christian, Muslim, and Jewish influence that helped shape the town. So it's not surprising to see huge cathedrals, mosques, and synagogues in the same location. The city is practically dripping in history and is perched on a bend in the Tagus River, offering many breathtaking views. But for the best view, consider making it to the top of Toledo's highest building, the Alcazar, which also happens to contain a military history museum. And there you have it, our top 13 must-do things in Spain. How many of these things will you be doing during your visit to Spain? Please share with us in the comments section. And while you're at it, consider hitting the like button and the subscribe button for more videos like this. Have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next one.